What if your favorite gadgets suddenly vanished overnight? Which tech giants quietly pulled the plug in 2025? From the AI pin that promised the future to the iconic iPhone SE and Skype's final call, 2025 is the year tech legends died. Ready to discover which devices and apps disappeared and why? Stay tuned, because some goodbyes will shock you. Number 15. Humane AI Pin. The Humane AI Pin, launched as a voice-powered wearable designed to replace smartphones, ceased all server-dependent functions on February 28, 2025. This device, which projected notifications onto the user's hand and allowed hands-free calls and AI interactions, failed to meet expectations due to lag and limited capabilities. After HP acquired Humane for $116 million, the AI pin was discontinued, with users urged to back up their data before shutdown. Though offline features like battery status remain, all cloud-based services, including messaging and AI queries, are no longer accessible. HP plans to integrate Humane's AI technology into its own products, shifting focus from the consumer wearable to broader AI ecosystems. The AI pin's short lifespan highlights the challenges of pioneering new wearable tech in a competitive market. Number 14. Windows 10. Microsoft will officially end support for Windows 10 on October 14, 2025. After this date, no more security updates, bug fixes, or technical assistance will be provided for the operating system. While Windows 10 will continue to function, the lack of updates will expose users to increasing security risks. Microsoft encourages users to upgrade to Windows 11, but many older PCs may not meet its strict hardware requirements. Extended security updates will be available for certain enterprise and education editions, but this is a paid option. The end of support marks a significant shift as Microsoft focuses on newer platforms, emphasizing modern security features and performance improvements unavailable on Windows 10. Users must plan their transition carefully to maintain security and compatibility. Number 13. Google Nest Learning Thermostat. Support for the first-generation Google Nest Learning Thermostat, including the 2012 and 2014 EU versions, is scheduled to end on October 25, 2025. After this date, the devices will lose access to software updates and cloud-based smart features, severely limiting functionality. Users will no longer receive remote control capabilities, energy usage reports, or integration with Google Assistant. This discontinuation reflects the rapid pace of smart home technology advancement, where older hardware becomes incompatible with new software ecosystems. Homeowners relying on these early models will need to upgrade to newer Nest versions or alternative smart thermostats to maintain full smart home integration and energy management features. Number 12. Google Stadia Controller. The Google Stadia Controller, designed exclusively for the Stadia cloud gaming platform, is becoming obsolete as Stadia's services wind down. The controller's unique feature was its direct Wi-Fi connection to Google's servers, bypassing the need for a console or PC. With Stadia's shutdown, the controller loses its primary function, and firmware updates are no longer supported after 2025. This renders the device incompatible with most gaming setups, unless repurposed with third-party adapters. The controller's discontinuation highlights the challenges of proprietary hardware tied to cloud gaming platforms, especially when those platforms fail to gain widespread adoption or are discontinued by their parent companies. Number 11. LG Smartphones. LG officially exited the smartphone market in 2021, but support for its existing devices continued for a few years. In 2025, LG ended firmware updates and security patches for all its smartphone models, effectively marking the end of official support. Without updates, LG phones become vulnerable to security threats and incompatible with newer apps and services. This cessation affects models across LG's lineup, from budget to flagship devices. The move reflects LG's strategic withdrawal from a highly competitive market dominated by Apple, Samsung, and others. Users of LG smartphones are now urged to switch to alternative brands to ensure continued software support and access to the latest mobile innovations. Number 10. iPhone 6s. The iPhone 6s, launched in 2015, has been classified as a vintage device by Apple, with hardware repair support ending around 2025. This model no longer receives iOS updates, limiting compatibility with new apps and security features. As technology advances, the aging hardware struggles to keep pace with modern software demands, impacting performance and battery life. The end of repair support means Apple stores and authorized service providers will no longer offer official fixes, pushing users toward newer models. The iPhone 6s long life cycle reflects Apple's commitment to extended device usability, but its retirement signals the company's focus on current generation technology and features. Number 9. DVD and Blu-ray players. Physical media players like DVD and Blu-ray devices are rapidly becoming obsolete as streaming services dominate home entertainment. By 2025, many manufacturers have ceased production of new players, and retailers have reduced shelf space for these products. Users increasingly prefer digital access to movies and shows, enjoying instant availability without physical discs. Additionally, smart TVs and gaming consoles now incorporate streaming apps, further diminishing the need for standalone players. While DVDs and Blu-rays still offer high-quality video and audio, their relevance is declining due to convenience and evolving consumer habits. Collectors and enthusiasts remain the primary users, but the mainstream market has largely moved on. Wait a second, what's the one tech device you can't imagine living without? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Number 8. Compact low-quality digital cameras. The market for compact low-resolution digital cameras has nearly vanished by 2025, overtaken by smartphones with advanced camera systems. Early point-and-shoot cameras, once popular for casual photography, cannot compete with the convenience, connectivity, and image quality of modern mobile devices. These cameras lack features such as high-resolution sensors, powerful zoom, and AI enhancements now standard in smartphones. As a result, manufacturers have discontinued many entry-level models, focusing instead on higher-end mirrorless and DSLR cameras for enthusiasts and professionals. The decline of compact digital cameras illustrates how smartphone innovation has reshaped consumer photography preferences and technology adoption. Number 7. LCD TVs. The market for LCD TVs is undergoing significant changes in 2025, with shipments forecasted to decline slightly due to shifting consumer preferences and industry restructuring. Major players like Sharp and LG Display are reducing investments amid weak demand for large-sized LCD panels. However, Chinese manufacturers are increasing production, focusing on cost-effective models. Advanced LCD TVs with mini-LED backlighting is gaining traction, especially in larger sizes, competing with OLED technology. Even with overall shipment declines, revenue from high-end LCD TVs is expected to grow thanks to premium features and bigger screen sizes. The industry faces oversupply challenges, and consumers are increasingly attracted to alternatives such as OLED and micro-LED displays, which offer superior contrast and color performance. This transition reflects evolving market dynamics and technology innovation in the TV display sector. Number 6. Rotary dial phones. Rotary dial phones, once a staple in households worldwide, have become relics of the past by 2025. These mechanical devices, requiring users to rotate a numbered dial to place calls, were replaced decades ago by push-button phones and later by mobile devices. Their absence in modern communication infrastructure means they no longer function on contemporary telephone networks. Collectors and enthusiasts preserve rotary phones for nostalgia, but their practical use is virtually non-existent. The shift away from rotary phones symbolizes the broader evolution from analog to digital communication systems, emphasizing speed, convenience, and multifunctionality. As technology advanced, rotary phones' slow dialing and limited features made them obsolete, marking the end of an era in telephony history. Number 5. Pagers and beepers. Pagers and beepers, once essential for instant communication in the 1980s and 1990s, have largely disappeared by 2025. These devices allowed users to receive numeric or text messages without a phone, widely used by medical professionals and emergency responders. However, the rise of smartphones with real-time messaging and voice capabilities rendered pagers obsolete. Although some niche sectors still use them for their reliability in areas with poor cellular coverage, their overall usage is minimal. The decline of pagers reflects the rapid advancement of mobile technology and the integration of communication functions into single devices. Their disappearance marks a shift toward more versatile, connected, and internet-based communication tools. Number 4. Physical credit cards. Physical credit cards are facing a steep decline as digital payment methods dominate consumer behavior in 2025. Mobile wallets, contactless payments, and biometric authentication offer faster, more secure transactions, reducing reliance on plastic cards. Banks and payment providers are increasingly promoting virtual cards and app-based solutions to enhance convenience and security. While physical cards remain in use, especially in regions with limited digital infrastructure, their role is shrinking globally. The transition also addresses fraud concerns associated with card skimming and theft. As digital payment ecosystems expand, physical credit cards are becoming less relevant, signaling a move toward a cashless and cardless financial future. Number 03. Traditional passwords. Traditional passwords are gradually being replaced by more secure and user-friendly authentication methods in 2025. Biometrics such as fingerprint scanning, facial recognition, and voice authentication are becoming the norm across devices and services. Multi-factor authentication adds additional layers of security, reducing reliance on easily compromised passwords. Password fatigue and the risk of breaches have driven companies to develop password-less login systems, enhancing both security and user experience. Technologies like hardware security keys and single sign-on solutions are gaining popularity. The decline of traditional passwords reflects a broader trend towards stronger cybersecurity practices and seamless access, addressing vulnerabilities inherent in password-based systems. Number 02. iPhone SE. Apple ended production of the iPhone SE in 2025, closing the chapter on its budget-friendly smartphone line, known for combining older hardware with a lower price. The SE's discontinuation also marked the retirement of legacy features such as the physical home button and the silent switch, which had been staples for years. The model's removal reflects Apple's shift toward premium devices, exemplified by the iPhone 16, which, even with using some older technology, carries a significantly higher price tag. The SE's demise affects users seeking affordable iPhones with classic designs, pushing them toward newer, costlier models with modern aesthetics and features. This transition underscores Apple's evolving strategy focused on high-end innovation over budget options. Number 1. Skype. Microsoft announced the retirement of Skype's classic video calling service effective May 5, 2025, as it consolidates communication tools under Microsoft Teams. Once the dominant platform for video calls and messaging, Skype has seen declining usage amid competition from Zoom, Google Meet, and Teams itself. The shutdown means users must migrate their contacts and conversations to Teams, which integrates chat, video, and collaboration features for business and personal use. This move reflects Microsoft's strategy to unify its communication ecosystem and phase out legacy apps that no longer align with its cloud-first vision. While nostalgic for many, Skype's end signals the ongoing evolution of digital communication platforms toward integrated, multifunctional solutions. Thanks for watching. Which discontinued tech surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tech updates. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the future of technology.